Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is CrazyShotter, bringing you guys a brand new video on my channel today. And pretty much you guys seem to really enjoy the last tutorial videos I've been making on my channel. And I finally completed the brand new zombies map Easter egg, and I want to share every single step and go in detail with you guys to help you guys solve the Easter egg as well. I know there's plenty of videos on YouTube, but I want to show my point of view, guys, and I do hope you guys enjoy this video as well. I did put a lot of hard work. I went to really good details to show you guys every single detail on everything, where everything is located and what to do. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video that's coming up, and I'll see you guys in a second. So pretty much the very first step of what you guys want to do is make sure you guys have all 4 bows upgraded. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below in the description if you guys don't know how to upgrade any of the bows. I have a pretty good tutorial on my channel. People seem to enjoy it, so go ahead and check that out. It'll teach you all the steps, but you want to have the storm bow build, the skull bow, the wolf bow, and also you want to have the fire bow build. So once you have all 4 of those built, what you want to do is make sure you guys have the Ragnarok DG4, also known as the gravity spikes, built as well. And as you guys can see on the screen right now, I am pretty much building it. Once you grab this, you want to go ahead and exit out of the speed cola room, which is near the courtyard, and you want to go ahead and pretty much keep running forward until you go up these stairs here and head towards the clock tower, guys. I'm going to make this as descriptive as possible. Go ahead and pull out your DG4s and go ahead and plant them with L1 or L2, whichever way you aim with. And pretty much it'll allow you to put that down. Once you go downstairs, you'll notice that at that panel there's going to be a switch. Once you activate that switch, you guys will see, I'll make it fast forward, but pretty much the clock is going to move. You have to get the clock to exactly 9:35. And for some people, what I've noticed so far from doing this Easter egg multiple times is that it can be 9:34, 9:35, or 9:36, somewhere around there. You can go ahead and use that as well. So if you guys keep pulling the switch up and down, it will go ahead. If you pull it once, it'll activate. If you pull it off again, it'll turn it off. So you just gotta be making sure somebody's watching the clock at all times. Like you guys will see there, I have somebody running around down there looking at the clock for me. And from time to time, I will go back and check the clock to make sure the time is exactly right, so that I don't mess up. Because if you do mess up, you have to redo the clock over and over. I know there's ways to skip this step for multiple people, but I personally just do all the steps. I don't want any glitches. It seems to glitch out every time. And also, as you guys can tell, the clock is done there. But next, what you want to do is put your bow back, go up to where the dragon is and grab those bow again, the original one. Go down to where the teleporter is to move to the telepad, and you want to shoot these little electric balls, as you guys can pretty much see on the screen right there. I'm shooting each one of them, and you'll see they have fire on them. And once you're pretty much done with this step, you guys will hear wisp spawn. I'll let you guys listen to that. I'll turn it up here. But pretty much, I'm gonna show you all the locations. The very first one is in the beginning of the room, so you pretty much go up those stairs, head to where quick revive is, and you guys will notice that it will be on this type right. It'll be like an electric bolt. And the next one, just go right back down the staircase, and pretty much what you're going to do is head out to where you open the first door, going towards double tap, and it will be on this car tire, as you guys will see right there at the last tire right there. The next one is you guys just want to keep running up towards the first dragon, make a left, make another left, go up, make a right, and then make a left in this room, and it'll be on top of this box. Like I said, it's electric, it's a wisp, so you'll be pretty much able to see it. It's very, very clear to see. I'll show you a little gameplay in a second. The next one is go across this bridge, go into Samantha's room, make a right on her bed, and you'll notice that there is going to be a globe. That will be also one of the spots. And make it down this hallway up towards stamina up and the power, as you guys will see here in a second. I'm running up here, and you want to make a left here, and you'll notice that there's going to be a telephone. That will also be a location where the wisp spawns at. And if you guys keep running out towards the death ray and head towards the bell tower and pretty much go down these stairs, you guys will notice that if you look up at the big clock, sometimes the wisp does spawn up there, and you want to hit it with your arrow. And the next place is going to Kuda, and you want to go up these stairs right here, and you'll notice that it'll be on this clock on the left side. And the next one, go back to the courtyard, go inside Speed Coal, and you'll notice that it's on top of this thing. I'm not too sure what that's called, but that's the location. The last one is pretty much on the clock above the fireplace where the dragon is. So those are all the locations. Like I said, I'll show you guys a little clip right here of what the wisp does look like. It's just a little electric thing. You guys will definitely see it for sure. And as you guys can see, I'll let you see it right here. So there you go, that is pretty much the wisp right there. Once you have that complete, make sure you are on the same route, because if you start the next round, you're going to have to start over and pretty much find all the wisps again. Make sure all your players are ready to go. Everybody can enter into this teleporter right here. Make sure everybody's there. It will not let you teleport. And you can also leave during the rocket pad test, all that crazy stuff. That's a good thing if you're in the middle of a round. Make sure you leave a zombie. And pretty much what you're looking for in here, this zombie container right here, that blue container I just picked up. You want to look for that. You also want to look for a fuse, and pretty much the fuse is, by now I know where it's located. It is by the filing cabinet. cabinets. There's 2 filing cabinets. I don't know if you guys will see me run into it. I just ran past it right there. But that is where the fuse is. You want to go and pick that up. And the very last thing you want to do is remember the code that Dr. Grob entered into the safe. As you guys will see here, mine is square lightning lightning. I just call it that. I know other people call it different things, but that's just my way of calling it so I can have an easy memory of it. So once you're done with that, you're pretty much going to be hanging out in this room for just a little bit. You can look around, all that stuff, and it'll teleport you back, and you'll be at the rocket pad. So once you get to the rocket pad, there's going to be a panther that spawns. You guys can kill them if you want. It doesn't matter anymore. You can just mess around, I guess. I think in this game, but we actually do just sit here just to kill him for the fun of it. And you do get like crazy upgrades from him, like max ammos, all those power-ups and all that stuff. But once you do kill him, what you want to do is head to the slingshot pad. And as you guys can see, my entire team is running there right now. Make sure all your teammates are with you so nobody gets left behind. And what you want to do is launch back to the beginning. And what you want to do now is pretty much keep running all the way to the beginning. So go through the first door, head towards where the dragon is. You want to pretty much make your way up to the death ray. Once you're up here, go to the other side of the death ray. If you hold square, you'll be able to pick up a fuse and put it down, or from earlier, put the thing on protect mode, because this will allow you to enable the computer and make it work. So now that the computer is pretty much working, as you guys can see, you want to remember that code, which was square lightning lightning for me, that you saw in the safe, and you want to go ahead and enter that. If you have entered it correctly, then it'll go ahead and make a sound saying that you made it correctly, and you pretty much want to run down to the safe. If you mess it up, you're going to have to do the whisk all over again. You're going to have to get a brand new code, all that crazy stuff, and you don't want that to happen. So try not to forget the code, guys. Write it down or something. That's usually what I do with a bunch of the codes in this game. But pretty much once you're done with that, go ahead and head down to the teleporter where you teleport to the rocket pad, and you'll notice that the lock or the safe is pretty much now open, and inside there's going to be 2 fuses that you pick up. Go and pick those 2 things up, and now what you want to do is make your way back up to the death ray. As you guys will see here, I want to make this as detailed as possible, showing you guys exactly where to go, because I know some people just skip around to different places so that you will see where they're going. But once you're all the way up at the bell tower, make your way to the death ray again, and what you want to do is put these fuses on these Teslas, and you'll notice that once you do it all 3 there, what you want to do is put the machine or the death ray back onto destroy mode. It can stay there forever. You don't have to put on protect anymore. Now it's the fun part. You're pretty much playing like a memory game with it. What I do here is I like to write down the 4 signs. So you go up to the computer, hold square, and you notice they spawn 4 symbols. Write all 4 down: lightning, square, circle, triangle. That's what I call it. I know the different, but pretty much you want to play this game with it, and it'll show you a sign. You just got to remember which computer it's on. The big screen is going to show you a sign, and you want to go to each of the small computers and pick the right symbol. So once you do that, you'll notice a little sound. You'll notice that the Tesla now is glowing white. And then pretty much the next step, what you guys want to do is head to the rocket pad, and you guys will notice that there's going to be a computer there. You're going to have to repeat the exact same process, and also make sure you have somebody with you. If you're playing with more than 1 players, I highly recommend it. Don't do it with 2 players. I've failed multiple times with it. But pretty much once you are down here, you want to make sure, like I said before, that you have a teammate with you. As you guys can see, I'm just making sure everybody's ready. I was just chilling there for a second. But pretty much have somebody watch your back, and also watch out for the rocket taking off, because sometimes that can kill you, and actually it has happened to me plenty of times, especially when I was starting to do this Easter egg. I would pretty much die from the rocket, not even paying attention to that, to focus on the computer itself. But once you are completed with this, as you guys can tell, it always makes a noise indicating that you've completed it, and you want to pretty much go back to the slingshot or teleporter, go back up to the death ray, and you'll notice that both Teslas are lit up. And what you want to do now is you want to look at the back of the death ray, and you'll notice a green button. Make sure it's on destroy mode, and you want to go ahead and hold square and pretty much activate this crazy thing. As you guys will see here, I'll let you watch it for a second. It's a pretty crazy thing. Look at the top left hand corner. You guys will see a rocket coming down, and I'll go ahead and let you guys enjoy this part. So pretty much, as you guys can tell, that is the rocket hitting the floor. You want to go up to the rocket, hold square to pick up the golden rod. It's from all the old Call of Duties, and you'll notice that Dempsey is in this container here. You guys will hear Dr. Grob talking to you, all that crazy stuff. But once you do that and all that crazy stuff ends, what you want to do next is pretty much you want to play the whisk game all over. Once you complete the whisk, there's only 4 of them. You want to go ahead and head down to the teleporter again, where you go to the rocket pad, and make sure all your teammates are with you. And once all your teammates are here, hold square, and what they will pretty much do is teleport you back to that room you were at when you went to the first whisk to get all the containers and fuses. And what you want to do is make it right and go over to the sample 2 and hold square on that switch, and it will open that box. A lot of people have said if you go go up to the box and hold square will eventually open. It doesn't. You have to hit that switch. We missed it one time trying to hold square on the box. It doesn't work. So once you're done, we'll go back to the pyramid room and go up to where this knight is and pretty much hold square and put the golden rod there, and you guys will notice that a keeper does spawn in. And what you want to do is follow this keeper around. I'll let you guys see in a second. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing now is showing you guys where the ghost keeper goes the whole time. The first one is outside this graveyard. You guys will see this stone tablet there. If the tablet's not there, hold square, but majority of the time it is going to be there. And where I looked at on the floor is going to be the circle. The more people stand there, the bigger. The next one, go inside Speed Cola, up these stairs and make a right, and you will pretty much notice another stone tablet, and the circle will be below that. And all you want to do is pretty much power up each bow there. And pretty much the next one is go down to Meal Cake, and as you guys will see here, usually the stone is not here either. You're going to have to hold square there as well, and it will pretty much spawn a big circle here again. You want to stand inside, do the exact same thing. I'll show you guys clips in a second, but pretty much the last one is pretty much go towards the spawn of where you spawn in the beginning of the game, and pretty much go out the first door you open to go ahead and feed the first dragon. Go towards double tap, and you guys will notice that here's a clear example of the stone not being there. You just want to hold square there when the keeper's there and pretty much stand inside the circle and power it. So as you guys will see here in a few seconds, I will show you guys some clips, but whatever the color is inside the circle is the color bow. So purple, blue, green, and red, indicating all 4 bows. Once you guys complete, the ghost keeper will move. And as you guys see here, I am currently working on the fire bow, and I will show you guys in slow motion of him turning into an actual human being. I guess you could say he's come to life, but pretty much right there he does turn all red. He's no longer blue. What you want to do next is go to the pyramid, and you guys will notice that pretty much he is going to the moon to attack Dr. Grob, and you guys will hear Dr. Grob complaining and all that crazy stuff. But pretty much you can do whatever you want here. There's not going to be any zombies that spawn on the map. Pretty much, as you guys can tell, what I'm doing here is hitting the box, doing all the crazy stuff that I need to get done, and pretty much getting ready for the ending fight. And you guys will notice a big white screen here, but for some reason I didn't pay attention to that, and I did die from a bunch of zombies here, which was really stupid. I wasn't really paying attention. As you guys will see here, I do cut it off. I think I'm not going to include in this video, but I do die right when I turn around as the screen goes white. So pretty much once you have all your weapons, make sure everybody is prepared. What you want to do next, as you guys can tell, is the container you picked up from the really beginning, the blue thing. You want to go and put up the zombie soul container, and make sure everybody is standing near a pressure plate. Grab one zombie, have the person train it up where you get the original bow, and once you guys pretty much do that, you guys want to all be standing on a pressure plate. Get your gravity spikes up. Make sure everybody has their gravity spikes. Go ahead and slam it down so that the person coming down doesn't have to be at any time, as long as all 4 have it down, but it'll pretty much teleport you to the boss round. And this is the craziest part of the fight. I do hope you guys enjoy it so far. But pretty much what you want to do is never run through the middle. I know I skipped around, I was about midway through. But pretty much what you want to do is he's going to send volcanoes at you first. Then he's going to send the skulls that fly after you, that slow you down, doesn't really hurt you. And the last thing he's going to pretty much send at you is an electric bolt. As long as you guys see the electric in the middle and somebody has a gravity spike ready in charge, go ahead and slam down your gravity spikes like you did in the clock tower. And pretty much go behind a pillar and find the one that's facing. You can see his face and all that crazy stuff. And pretty much once he opens, you'll see a big orange mark. Go ahead and everybody just attack that bow. Have one person shooting the zombies around you or the skeletons. And pretty much if you've done it right, you will notice a max ammo spawning in the middle. Go ahead and pick up your gravity spikes. And as you guys will see, I do it one more time to show you guys. And as you guys can see in my hand, I am using the Haymaker upgraded, like Noah J456 said. Haymaker is Baymaker, and it's a really good weapon. I highly recommend you guys bring it down. That can solve all your Panzer issues down there, as you guys will see throughout this video. I'll go ahead and let you guys check that out in a second. But like I said, if you complete it, you do get a max ammo every single time. And as you guys will see here, I do run through the middle and notice a max ammo. Go and pick up your gravity spikes and recharge them one more time. And this is where the Haymaker becomes the best friend of you. Like, it takes out every single Panzer. Look how many Panzers I take out. Go ahead and let you guys watch out throughout pretty much the video of me killing all these Panzers. I'm not going to talk too much, but I'll let you guys go ahead and enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in a second. So pretty much as you guys can tell, that is why the haymaker is the best weapon for killing panzers. Look, I just turn on this panzer and pretty much kill him when I'm one shot. So pretty much you want to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Put the gravity spikes down and just shoot him in the middle. And once you pretty much keep shooting him over and over as 3 times, he will start to glow and turn yellow. And that indicates that you have completed the Easter egg. As you guys can see here, I am just pretty much shooting him for the fun of it. But it will go ahead and teleport you back to the pyramid. And you guys will notice that the pyramid will respawn. Give it about a few seconds, 10 seconds max. And you guys will know I'm super happy right here. We complete the Easter after so many tries. And as you guys can tell, the pyramid is kind of spawning back. But walk up to it and you'll notice the summoning key, hold square to activate it. And you want to hold square one more time to go ahead and pick up the summoning key. Now that you have the summoning key, what you want to do is go back up these stairs towards the original boat. Go up to where the speed cola room is. Make a right and head to the courtyard. As you guys will see me running there. Go up these stairs. I'm super excited right now in the video. I wish I had my reaction. Go up to this computer, hold square, and I'll go ahead and let you guys enjoy the ending clip scene and all these other cutscenes right here of the moon blowing up.
30 seconds to impact. You are eating multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a foreign of it. Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing.
It is as I foresaw. 2 Germans at first, but only one remains.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission. He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.
So pretty much as you guys can tell, that is the entire Easter egg for the brand new zombies map, Der Eisendrache. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on my channel. You guys seem to really enjoy all the other tutorials, and I hope that this was helpful in some way towards you guys in helping you guys achieve the Easter egg within the new zombies map. I try to make it as descriptive as possible, and I do hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, go and hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.